Hello, I'm Bruce Coy, and you are watching Gyro-Trac TV. I am proud and honored to be able to introduce to you a brief history of a great company, Gyro-Trac. Gyro-Trac's founder and majority shareholder is Daniel Goudreau. Daniel and his brother Guy began their land clearing careers in the early 1980s, clearing the way for long-range power transmission lines across remote expanses of the Canadian wilderness. For over 10 years, their team would clear thousands of acres annually in some of the most demanding remote terrain in the world, with temperatures reaching more than 50 below zero, building ice bridges to get in and out of target areas, sometimes 1,000 miles from anywhere. They'd take everything they need, not just to clear land, but to survive in the wilderness for months on end. We're talking about logistics on a military scale and the willful application of an unrelenting determination to overcome some of the harshest, most unforgiving elements in nature. Growing environmental concerns over the destructive use of bulldozers and the burning of miles upon miles of land clearing debris caused the Canadian government to implement tough and expensive regulations that made it difficult to economically survive as a contractor. Unlike most contractors, though, that continued with these damaging methods and just passed the increased costs along to their customers, the Goudreau brothers strongly believed in and supported environmental stewardship practices. So they adapted their skills of overcoming adversity and applied them to the design and development of the very first Gyro-Trac. Now, these brothers had no idea how they were about to impact the land clearing industry. With this new Gyro-Trac, they were clearing power line corridors that were far narrower, saving hundreds and even thousands of acres of forest. There was no debris to pile up, so they needed less width. The machine was light and conformed to the terrain. It did not break soil structures, eliminating rutting and runoff problems. This new technology also eliminated the need to burn. That was a big deal. This new Gyro-Trac left nothing but small, biodegradable mulch behind, with soil structures intact and no stumps left to contend with. They saved valuable forest resources, and they did all this while burning less fuel during the operation and even less fuel moving the Gyro-Trac from site to site. And what happened next was astounding to the Goudreau brothers, and it set the stage for an unimagined future. On the other side of the North American continent, tens of thousands of miles of seismic oil exploration survey lines were being cut every year. Like the Goudreau brothers, they were being squeezed by these new environmental regulations. Word got out about this amazing machine these brothers had built. So after several offers from one of these seismic contractors, eventually an offer was made that they couldn't refuse. They sold the machine and built another one for themselves. But soon, another seismic contractor showed up and wanted two machines. So, in a tiny shop in a small remote northern town, situated on the St. Lawrence Seaway, on the edge of a forest in the Canadian wilderness, a town aptly named Forestville, the Gyro-Trac manufacturing story began. Today, of the 75,000 kilometers of seismic survey lines cut every year in Canada, 75% are now cut using low-impact mulching machines. The Goudreau brothers' innovation played a major role in the birth of a global industry. From these humble beginnings in the wilderness of northern Canada came the bold and dramatic uprooting of Daniel Goudreau's family to the middle of the southeastern United States. Not one sentence of English could be strung together among them, yet Danielle, his wife, and 3 children moved to Summerville, South Carolina. Why Summerville? Well, if you were tired of 50 below zero temperatures, a town named Summerville sounds like heaven on earth, and to the Goudreau family it is. It also happens to be geographically located in the center of the United States' largest forestry market and the fastest growing population on the continent. A perfect storm to develop his new business. Today, with sales and distribution headquarters in Summerville, South Carolina, Danielle leads a dedicated team of employees operating 3 state-of-the-art manufacturing and R&D facilities in Canada, and has amassed a list of accomplishments that, well, would impress even the toughest gladiators on Wall Street. From 2003 to 2007, sales soared almost 6-fold, emerging from a small business to an enterprise operation. the factories implemented lean production through Kaizen and Sigma 6 continuous improvement programs, resulting in far more efficient pole assembly lines and a one-of-a-kind, best-in-class automated quality control bench test for the entire machine. Global sales drove the need to test and certify the machines for CE, which is the European standard, ROPS, FOPS, and OPS, which are forestry safety standards. Gyro-Trac's front office implemented SAP Enterprise Resource Management software, streamlining operations, including real-time inventory management. Other initiatives led by Gyro included the implementation of Salesforce automation for lead capture and customer relationship management, SharePoint document and collaboration software for information management and control. And now, Mr. Gyro is leading the way again, building a global online communications portal on the World Wide Web called ComNet, offering distance learning and training certifications, an ever-evolving technical and solutions knowledge base, and a social forum for the exchange of best practices and new innovations, all designed to support and enhance Gyro-Trac's global expansion initiatives. Thank you for taking the time to learn about Gyro-Trac's history. Now, you may understand why some may consider it a tale of legendary proportions. We encourage you to explore Gyro-Trac TV and learn how joining the Gyro-Trac family could have a profound impact on the future of your business.